Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Virginia Cavaliers taking on a team looking for its first win, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bobcats will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will take the first swing of the game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage.
Just destroying his way through the field. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They ran it on first down, now on second. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Tackled after picking up the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Got him, and nobody's close. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Cavaliers will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bobcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste
after it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Defensively on third and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around, now hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a fourth down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you.
And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. on second down, looking again to throw. Now improvising. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Liberty went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab some serious attention. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Flames ever do that? A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Humphries. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were. Because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Going to the running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Wide out in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bobcats. He'll try to tack on one more. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner goes down. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far.
The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Virginia. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just two pass to pay it off. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Get back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Spartans. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Here's the handoff. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. And they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Using the quick game. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Offense, quick tempo. Back to throw, it's Humphries. Stands in and takes the hit. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. 3rd and goal coming up here. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Might be looking to run. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cavaliers! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Virginia, 21, Texas State.
He'll start the return inside his 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Wilson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Virginia sending its offense back onto the find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. They're getting this guy lathered up. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with